Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. My name is Wyatt T, and this is my XP level balance analysis. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I have a lot going on. So to begin with, in my level, I kept with what I started in the original videos, and then kind of customized it with the experience portions. And anyways, so with the experience, what I originally went for was something roughly similar, and I gave the elite enemies 3 times more experience worth, and then I went with choosing for the experience pickup being the same as the fodder enemies, and I kept a lot of the variability, the amount about the same throughout. So there was various ways that they could go with it. I had made a few side paths. So anyways, in my XP thresholds, I went with something that I thought was pretty middle tempo. Um, so yeah, so this is for my baseline, and I went with 1800, and the total possible is 3100. So a little less than half. I didn't want to go with fully half. I figured people would pick up at least, you know, a little over half of everything the way that I had laid it out. And then from the level 2 to level 3, I basically just doubled it. And then again, so my baseline, I had a few of my friends and then my mother. And so a few of the people, the first two people did it really fast. The last two people did it pretty fast. And then it took my mom the time as expected, although she did actually not make it. And then additionally, the reason why they did that was I had uh, I'll go to the next page. So anyways, here's more of the testing results. So Brian almost fulfilled the total quantity of the total XP, and then kind of subsequently his brother Steven had a little less. And the reasons for that was the XP route was poorly designed, two optional enemies, and pickup. Yeah, so there was a few enemies that were optional, specific ones, and going that way to pick those up didn't seem like a valuable thing, and it wasn't. The level wasn't designed in a way where it even kind of led him in that direction. It was kind of hard to see. So and then Steven had the same exact problem, and Christian had the same problem but more. Again, it was with the side pass. And then my mother, wouldn't she would also skip additional enemies, just kind of like skip around them, jump around them. I kind of gave the double jump uh, too too early, which it helped her, but then she couldn't get enough XP, so I gave too much ability to kind of go around from the XP, and then because I kind of vaulted the system, you couldn't really go back to where you started. So after that, what I did is I cut my points in half for everything, and I kept the numbers the same, and then I also reduced the XP thresholds sufficiently. And after I did that, everybody passed. Everybody also passed the level quicker. They also collected more XP as I changed the alternate routes, almost as a way that they kind of had to do it, but they didn't have to. So that is my analysis on that. Just reading over any of my other notes. So yeah, it was just pacing inconsistencies, specifically in the beginning to the middle. At the end, once they kind of understood it, the last level was designed a little bit better. But overall, all the distribution of my enemy uh, was good. The XP that you just pick up, I also increased, and that helped with my mother. And then also on the alternate routes, I put enemies, and that also made them go more that way. So thank you very much for watching. Have a blessed